Hello, and welcome to another edition of Coffee Talk with immigration attorney Brian Lerner. In this particular episode, I'd like to talk a little bit about the nature of how things have become because of Trump and what needs to be done about it. And I want to direct this more specifically at those people, for example, spouses or parents or so forth that might qualify for a petition, whether it's adjustment of status or whether it's consulate processing with a waiver, and that these people who are out of status have essentially been hiding in the shadows for a long time, thinking, well, they're okay, or they might not be able to succeed in the end. So what's the use? I'll just stay here and hide type thing. But with Trump's enforcement and green light for ICE to ramp up its efforts and so forth, it basically has made it so that um, people who are undocumented are afraid to go out into the streets. They're afraid to go to work. They're afraid everybody, who knocks on their door is going to be an ICE agent. And even, unprecedented things have happened where even, for example, people go to traffic court or to, court other than immigration court. And when they walk out, ICE is waiting for them. And so, and I've also done videos on tactics ICE agents are using and how to, what your rights are and so forth. But the reality is when, you're an undocumented foreign national and you have five ICE agents with guns on their sides asking you questions, you're a bit intimidated to tell them what your rights are. I understand that. So the time to act and to get the petitions you qualify for would be now. Okay, it would not be after you're in detention, after you might be deported, whether it's wrongfully or not. It would be now, because if you qualify for something, and if the law exists that might be able to get residency in one way or another by following what you qualify for, it does not make sense to hide any longer because people, to be honest with you, are finding it harder to hide and so forth. So if you have a chance to stay here legally, and if you have a chance in which to file legally, why would you sit on it and not let it go forward? Again, I've had people come into my office and, telephonically, I give consults, and some people, they want 100% guarantee of success. And honestly, anyone who gives you 100% guarantee of success, you need to say goodbye, walk out of their door, and go to another immigration attorney, because nobody can guarantee that, because nobody can guarantee what's in the head of the officer, or perhaps there's something in your past you're forgetting to say, whatever it is. But the fact of the matter is, you have two choices. Okay, you have two choices at this point, and one would be to go to a knowledgeable immigration attorney and attempt to do what you need to do in order to become legal, even if it's going to take 6 months, a year and a half, whatever it is. Get the ball rolling so that the petitions can be filed, the waivers can be prepared, the consulate processing can be done, possible naturalization. There's all kinds of avenues you can take depending on your situation in order to become legal. And again, I have a lot of people that come to me and they'll say something like, well, I did a lot of research on the internet and I found, blah, blah, blah. Or I spoke with 22 different people the last year and a half and they said this and that. Well, if you really want help, number one, why are you, why would they just look at the internet and think that that suffices? I mean, for example, obviously to be an attorney, you need to have 7 years of continuing education after high school. So you need a bachelor's degree and a law degree. And then You need years of experience in immigration law. And then, myself, I'm a certified specialist, which that took several more years, has to be renewed every time, every 5 years. So there's obviously a lot of experience that's needed to properly analyze a case to see if you qualify for something, and what can be done. And you're not going to find that on the internet. Okay, you're not. You might touch a little bit here or a little bit there, but if you want real help, uh, you know, go get a real consultation. And if 25 people told you that you can do this or not do that, well, same thing. They're not immigration attorneys, experienced immigration attorneys. Um, the bottom line is you. If immigration gets you and puts you in detention, tries to deport you, you're going to need some real help. So of any time in the past that I can remember where people should not sit on the possibilities that they might become legal, this is one of them. So if you like the video, click like, subscribe, give my office a call. I do give a free 10-minute consultation, and I guarantee you that's enough time to determine what needs to be done, how I can help you, and the cost and so forth. So let me know. I'll be happy to help. More on the coming videos.